Welcome back to Midwest Access. I'm Tom Overly. We are happy to have Tim Volz back today, and we're going to discuss co-occurring challenges and some other really important things, I think, as well. First of all, what a co-occurrence, we don't like the word disorder, but we're going to use...
We'll call diagnosis.
Diagnosis.
Yeah.
What is that?
That's a good question, and something that I think is extremely important for people that are trying to sustain recovery from addictions, let's say. Co-occurring would be having a substance use disorder, and then added to that would be a mental health diagnosis, which would be the big four that I think that come up a lot with people in recovery are depression, anxiety, ADHD, and PTSD.
And sometimes you start, like, let's say you start dealing with an issue, it leads to kind of depression, you want to self-medicate, alcohol, perhaps drugs, and so that's when it kind of, you start falling into these patterns, these dangerous patterns.
Absolutely, you hit it right on the head. A lot of the addiction is just a symptom of something much deeper than that, and the self-medication is just an easy go-to if you're struggling with things and you don't have answers to what's wrong with me. A lot of people, you know, when they grow up, they have a lot of trauma in their life. And then, so that kind of, you know, they bleed into a different peer group, and then they start to do things to kind of numb themselves. And then all of a sudden we have two issues. We had the PTSD, and now we've got an alcohol use disorder, something on top of it. So then I get to work with every single human that I've ever worked with has something that goes with their substance use disorder. And through all the mental health training that I've had, I've realized that this is a very ignored component. It's almost like everything is siloed. So I'm going to go in for treatment for my alcohol use, but I don't get anything with my depression. And then once I'm sober for a while, the depression comes back, and it's just natural to go self-medicate. So integrating the two of them together in some kind of programming is vital to peeling the onion. And you know, in the second segment, I think, you know, you and I will talk a little bit about what that looks like from a solutions perspective, and what some things that we can do holistically and naturally, in addition to maybe some medication and some group therapy, and maybe working with a therapist, and, you know, all of these extra things that are practical that people can use at home.
I think so many of us, I mean, me included, being on TV for 35 years, I think you see this image, this person who is put together, and I mean, generally I am, but I think we all have these issues. We all have challenges in life and traumas from our childhood that we try to deal with the best that we can as an adult as we get older. And so I think the big message, and I think why I love talking to you, and I'm so grateful that Midwest Access has you on here, because I think all of us, it's good that we talk about this. There's no shame in dealing with this.
Yes, and you were talking to me, and so I love this. This is all about connection. And this is about connecting and finding the right people to put in your circle to talk through this. This is the medicine. And you were telling me about just somebody that you've known for 28 years, and how that becomes an accountability partner to you. So they can see things that you might not see, and then they Tom, I see this, and you allow them to do that because there's a trust built between that. It's an extra pair of eyes. When we're really busy and we start to get stressed, we have somebody that can help bring us down.
I think it's so important that you have good quality people in your tribe, your small tribe, a family, or I call them my friend tribe. My partner of 28 years and my dear longtime friends and my sisters. I mean, it's so important having that tribe who can keep you accountable and keep you on that path. We have some tangible things, though, that we want to talk about. Some things that you can, you know, do today to help bring you back and help make sure that your mental health is at its best quality. We're going to talk about that when we come back, so stick around.